What's good, traders? I just wanted to check in with a quick video and perhaps clear up any confusion about trading Enigma signals using the Cadence setup. Simply put, for the Cadence setup, I'm always looking for three sequential losers, 3 losers in a row, and I define a loser in 2 ways. One is a signal where the market moves past the back of the Enigma signal before it would have reached the profit target. And of course, that will depend on the bar size that you're trading. So on the AlgoBox ones, that could be 15 ticks. And for the 3 tick range bars, that could be 25 ticks. So you see here, let's say we want to go for 15 ticks as a target 1. You know, it's real easy to I like to give myself a couple bars of room here, and I'll zoom in real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I like to give myself a couple of bars of room here because the price can move really fast once an Enigma signal pops up. So a few bars, and then just measure to the lowest pivot. So this is 10 ticks right here. So that wouldn't have reached 15 ticks. And then before the price could reach 15 ticks, we breached the back of the Enigma. And here, let's try it again. So a few bars, and then we just go to the highest pivot. Yep, this is the highest pivot. Okay, 12 ticks. And yep, and I just have my cursor like roughly at the back of the Enigma, and yep, so we hit the back of that, and at no time do we get past or even hit 15 ticks. So that's a loser. All right, and the second way is where there are back-to-back Enigmas of opposing colors in close proximity price-wise. So let's take a look here. We have an Enigma long initially, and then we have an Enigma short that comes in before the market has either reached 15 ticks or it breaks past the back of the Enigma. So those two would cancel each other out, and then that also counts as one failure. But remember that I did say in close proximity price-wise, because you can also have a situation here. So I got it right. So because I just wanted to find a good example to show my point. Now you just take the ruler measure, and you just try to go out for 15 ticks, something like right there. Okay, and so the market doesn't reach the profit target, and it doesn't break past, it doesn't breach past the back of the Enigma. And before that happens, this green Enigma shows up. But it wasn't like in this situation where not as much time passed between the green and the short Enigma, the long and short, but green and red, yeah. Now there's a lot more time that passed between, but keep in mind, assuming that there wasn't anything else that popped up that would tell you to exit out of this position, then you would still be holding this position. If you entered in here, you would still be holding this because the price didn't hit the back of the Enigma. And so if you carried it all the way to this point in time where the green Enigma long shows up, then because they cancel each other out, that would be a sign that you should, that would be your cue to exit your position. So even though there's more time that elapsed between these two signals, they still cancel each other out, because again, they're in close proximity price wise. So around here, say 1811.4 here, prices around 1811. So in close proximity price wise, and this really something that I eyeball most of the time, but it's not that complicated. So in close proximity price wise, and those are the two ways that I identify a signal as being a loser. Now, once those conditions for the losers are met, then I like to just go ahead and have a vertical line there to mark the start of a session. And that just tells me that, okay, once I had this line here, that means that there were 3 losers before this point in time. Now, once the conditions for the losers are met, then the gates have been unlocked, and now you're allowed to enter for 5 separate trading opportunities. And within those 5 opportunities, I'm looking for 2 winners, 2 winning trades in total. And I used to think that it was supposed to be 2 winners in a row, but I was wrong about that. It's actually 2 winners in total. So that allows for 1 or more losers between your winners. But the key with this is that you're aiming to end the session on a winner. Now, additionally, there's also an option for 1 bonus trade opportunity, but this is something to be really careful about, and it's something that I have personally made many mistakes with in the past, not being aware of this. Now, number 1 is that the bonus should never put your entire P&L for the session at risk. So you should think about how many ticks your stop would be and then determine your size from there. So if I used the typical 25 ticks for a stop and I was up 750 on the day and I only wanted to risk drawing down to $500, then I would only enter in with a maximum of 2 contracts, because 2 contracts at 25 ticks in one of the E-mini instruments, not including ES, will set you back about $250, not including commission. And number 2 for the bonuses is that it has to be, or I said bonuses, really, number 2 for the bonus, singular, is that it has to be an almost perfect entry opportunity. And that usually implies a high degree of confluence, such as, for example, both the AlgoBox and the MACV Ultimate are going in your direction. So let's take a look at the Dow, for example. Here, now obviously I wouldn't even be trading this speed, but let's see. Yeah, just go here. All right. Now let's say that this comes in and the AlgoBox is booming. It had those low pitch sounds, and that indicates a high degree of selling pressure. But that's not quite good enough for me yet. But then say the MACV Ultimate turns to a moderate sell or something like that. All right, now we're getting warmer, and then you have a second Enigma come in. So now that's a double Enigma here, but you can sweeten the deal even more by waiting for a pullback to or just perhaps touch somewhere, just perhaps at least touch the price area that will be within this circle. So this circle would go from 33,569 to 33,577, just somewhere in that range. You just want price to get in that area for a pullback, and then you would enter in when you see a down bar. See if I can zoom in. So we're going up, and then here's the down bar, or actually just going back and forth. But either way, there are down bars in here, and you can enter in on that, and that's a pullback. And you have the double Enigmas that came in beforehand, and then you just go in and just try to catch 10, 15 ticks, and then you're out. You're not trying to swing for the fences or anything. You just add a little bit more on the top, and that will be a good example of a bonus. All right, so I hope that clear things up for people, and definitely feel free to comment and continue the discussion in the comment section if there was anything that I missed or even that I got wrong, because I'm still learning to get better and all of that. But one good way to always improve your learning is to try to keep reviewing what you learned, and also try to teach it to other people. So I hope that's been helpful, and have a good one.